Yo, we back for another one, and this is about the mysterious death of Gene Hackman. I've been I've been a fan of Gene Hackman for years, and I thought he was gonna pass away peacefully into the sunset. You know those old deaths when they die in their sleep. But he just kept on living. At one point, I thought he was dead years ago, but they had a picture of him, and he was like 94, and he was just getting some food. I was like, wow, he's still going. So this is very weird and surprising that he seemed to have died in this way. Nobody can make heads nor tails of how he died. But we can watch this report and I can give you my assumptions.
I think we just found one deceased person inside a house. What's the address here? There's no address. There's no address. I'm going to wait for you at the gate. I'm going to wait for you to please send somebody really quick.
More questions than answers after the brand new search warrant drops as to how Hollywood legend Gene Hackman, his wife Betsy Arakawa, and their dog died. The three discovered this week inside their Santa Fe, New Mexico home. And some reports say they allegedly had signs of mummification.
We're not ruling it out. What I did state was there was no obvious sign or indication of a foul play. There was no immediate sign of foul play. Haven't ruled that out yet. This is an investigation, so we're keeping everything on the table.
We're diving into the latest from law enforcement, what that brand new search warrant reveals, and what the alleged mummification of one of the bodies tells us about what could have happened. We're on the case, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Chris Stewart. It's been more than 24 hours since we learned of the deaths of acting legend Gene Hackman, his wife Betsy Arakawa, and their dog inside their Santa Fe, New Mexico home. Police say they don't suspect foul play, but their deaths are suspicious enough to warrant a full investigation that is continuing on as we speak. Here are some of the quick facts that we do know at this point before we jump into the details of that search warrant and the uncensored 911 call. Deputies say that a maintenance worker grew concerned when he arrived for work at the 95-year-old Hackman's house and there was no answer at the door. That worker then contacted the neighborhood security, which did a welfare check and saw Hackman and his wife on the floor through an outdoor window. Deputies say Hackman was found in a mudroom with a cane and sunglasses nearby. His wife, 64-year-old classical pianist Betsy Arakawa, was found in a bathroom. A prescription bottle and pills were found on the bathroom counter near her. Deputies say they also found a dog in a kennel that had died. There were two other dogs still alive on the property. Here's part of the 911 call from someone who identifies themselves as a caretaker for the property who's telling the dispatcher that they can see the bodies through the window from the outside. Listen to this.
Are they awake?
I have no idea.
Are they breathing?
I have no idea. I'm not inside the house. It's closed. It's locked. I can't go in. But I see them. She's laying down on a floor from the window.
Okay. Okay. Do they appear to be completely awake?
On the way?
Do they appear to be awake or alert?
No. It's not.
Okay. Okay. Did you hear them talk or cry?
No.
Okay. Okay. Are they moving at all?
No, dude, they're not moving. Just send somebody out here really quick.
Okay, my units are underway, okay?
I'm sorry?
My units are underway right now. And
Now you can hear the panic in that maintenance worker's voice after what they say they saw through that window. When deputies arrived, they say Arakawa's body was in the process of decomposing and there were signs of mummification in her hands and feet. This is all information gathered from that brand new search warrant. Here's what else we learned. 6 things of interest were collected from the Santa Fe home. 2 green cellular devices, thyroid medication, dilitazem medication, which is, by the way, a calcium channel blocker that typically treats high blood pressure, Tylenol, MyQuest records, and a 2025 monthly planner. The search warrant also breaks down the specific details on the timeline of this investigation. We know at 1:43 in the afternoon on February 26th, which was Wednesday, the 911 call that you just heard was placed. 2 deputies were dispatched to Hackman's house. The deputies spoke with the 2 people on scene, that maintenance worker and caretaker that we mentioned before. One of the deputies approached the front door and found it slightly open, and he noted in the search warrant he didn't find any signs of forced entry. When he went inside, he found the bathroom door, which was close to the entrance to the home, wide open. And that's when he found Hackman's wife lying on her right side on the ground. A black space heater was found near her head, and the deputy believed the heater could have fallen in the event the female abruptly fell to the ground. The deputy also noticed an orange prescription bottle on the counter, and there were pills scattered on the countertop. This is also where the deputy spotted mummification to both Arakawa's hands and feet. The deputy inside the home kept searching and later found a dead German Shepherd. That's one of the family's dogs. The dog was about 10 to 15 feet from Hackman's wife in a closet of the bathroom. Hackman was found shortly after in the mudroom with his slippers on and a walking cane by his side. According to the deputy, he felt, based on his training, that Hackman had suddenly fallen. 2 other healthy dogs were found on the property. One was inside, one was outside. Also, from the search warrant, we know the remainder of the property was locked and secured. There were no signs that the home had been rummaged through, and nothing appeared to be out of place. Investigators also noted that the fire department did not locate any signs of carbon monoxide leaks or poisoning. The gas company also responded to the home and did active testing of the gas lines in and around the home. There were no signs or evidence indicating that there were any problems associated with the pipes on the property. The search warrant wraps up by stating the cause of Hackman and his wife's deaths are unknown. It is...
You see, like, that's weird. So when I first heard this story, I was under the impression of, because they both died and the dog died, I was thinking maybe carbon monoxide poisoning. But clearly that's been ruled out. So my next step is the mystery of the house was meant to be locked, and then a deputy found the house door open, which is 2 different conflicting narratives. A bit odd. You know, he's saying, oh, I can't get in. I can see them through the window. And then another story's like, oh, the doors were wide open, unlocked. I was like, huh? So that's another big Scooby-Doo mystery to this that we need to figure out. Also, what I'm thinking is maybe he fell, and being 95, he fell and died. She picked him up, put him on the chair. Then she probably felt, I don't want to live anymore. I don't know about him. I'm just putting this as perspective. And then she just went into the bathroom, took some pills, passed out, fell down, died. The dog ate some of the pills, went in the cupboard, died, and then we got all 3 of them dead. That's my thought process of how this happened. I could be wrong. I don't think there's any foul play of anything like that, any sort, or any evil, mysterious person. That's what I'm thinking. I could be very wrong, but that's it, really. That's my thoughts out there, and that's what I'm sticking to. But yeah, anyway, like, subscribe, and I'm out.